Okay, so like I said, don't mind the current, whatever you want to call it here, on the active game. I am trying to figure out how this all works. Oh, okay, because, you know, I'm really not that good at this. I'm just trying to figure out how the stream bingo works because on my end, where it shows the overlay, um, at least from my end, it has it that it's like right up over everything. So unless it's because the interface is just that small, um, I genuinely don't know how any of this is supposed to go. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so you have to give it permissions. Okay, active game, join game. I've already joined. Alrighty, and I guess that whatever this is here on it is pretty much just for my benefit? Yeah, I guess. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not what I want. I want to move the flipping board down so that way I can see it, but oh well. It is what it is, of course, because it's me. So, um, there we go. That's about the right size. That way I can access all of my buttons. Um, is this? Okay, that doesn't do anything. So, probably what we are going to start off with, and I'm going to have some fun with for a bit, is not Final Fantasy IX, but instead Stronova, um, which I've already played a bit earlier, so I'm not really in the whatever you like to call it, to uh, play a whole lot, but I did find out that for two of the game modes, I am pretty good with the character I have temporarily unlocked, which is Mai. No, Mo, I believe he's called. I don't remember. Don't ask me. Um, but anyway, I'm pretty decent. Oh, that's right. I've got to change my stuff around so that way we can actually watch me play. And he's pretty good for my aggressive way I play in the um, Team Arena, the 6 versus 6 deathmatch type situation. I don't find him as good for the Team Deathmatch because I have tried him a couple times in that, and I just, because of the situation, I just think it's too many opponents essentially. And while that's not necessarily a problem, I just never seem to place very high. Meanwhile, in the Team Arena, I placed MVP 4 of the last 4 times I've done that match. So we're just gonna do that for a little bit and poke around. And what's this? Something new? No. Is it? Okay, so what is new? Because like I said, I did this already today, so wouldn't be in supplies, would it? Nope. Because it wouldn't be in here either, because I'm almost up to the last part of this. Hello. Um, There we go. Anyhow, I have no idea why it said there was something new in here, because like I said, I've already been on here today. I've done all my stuff I need to do. I'm not doing Outbreak. It's a 20-minute average freaking match, and I don't have the patience to deal with that level of horse shit. So I'll just be doing some. Yeah, no, absolutely. Sometimes when you have time off, you just gotta enjoy it. You don't need to stream or whatever it is. I stream Mondays because it's one of my 2 days off, and then I stream before work. Usually, this Wednesday is gonna be iffy because I have an early shift because of some mandatory brand training bullshit. Oh, yeah, well, they're supposed to go back to Monday, Tuesday off here pretty soon. I actually called in today because I'm in the middle of a 10-day work week, which I'm not thrilled about, and the weather is changing, so I need some time to recover, because since I've got moderate disc degeneration in my entire back as of last year, maybe the year before, a full spinal x-ray showed that I have moderate disc degeneration, also known as osteoarthritis, in my entire back. I needed some time off because they are really pushing it. Yes, I've got old man problems because they are really pushing their bullshit right now. I know Wednesday I have not really thrilled with the whole going in earlier than usual because of the mandatory brand training, but I just... Oh, Team Arena.
Wait for my good news. New request. Already?
But yes, their problems. I also need new orthodontics, but they're $300, $400, and I only get a portion of that back. I'm climbing my way up from under my previous debt and everything else, and so everything's all tits up. Oh, 3 Mings. The hell? This might be easy.
First blood.
You're no match for me.
Yeehaw, I got first blood. And there's nobody going through on the other side, so...
You're no
Precision
match
kill.
for me.
I lost.
And I'm coming right back, so... Get cut, bitch.
You're no match for me.
I got a dragon for you to ride, Heifer.
You're no match for me. 2 down. Not even a challenge. I won't go down that easy. That's up.
And I don't have my skill here, so I can't dash like I wanted to, but... Oh, and we're in the lead.
Damn it.
I don't know why they're coming all the way back here, because we respawn right
You're
here.
no match for me.
20 points.
Like, my team respawns right here. They're pushing right into our camp, and as a result, we have quite a significant lead. I don't have enough HP.
Damn it!
Oh, you hacker, you shot me in the back.
I always pay back my debt.
The leading team has reached 30
They're
points.
just feeding us at this point. I think that's the term.
I lost.
The shame is he's so damn slow reloading.
I always
That's his
pay back
biggest
my
drawback.
debts.
Is that he's slow to reload compared to a lot of the others. Like, it's nothing that can't be handled or
10
mitigated,
more
but
kills to win.
Damn it!
whoop, didn't even get one in before I died.
I've lost. 5 more kills
You're
to
no
win.
match for me. 2 down. Not even a challenge.
1 more kill to win.
And we won. I don't know if I'm gonna get MVP, but
Victory!
we won. Nope, I didn't get MVP.
Done and
this round.
dusted.
Who did? Mara, of course. I hate Mara. She's one of their news characters, so they still have to tweak her quite a bit, but she is a pain in the ass to deal with. She's essentially overpowered at the moment because she's new. Although, that being said, the Ember Spirit, whatever the hell it's called, the little handheld flamethrower, and the Naginata are also overpowered, so...
Wait for my good news.
Yeah, the Ember Spirit.
New request.
Oh, and the Ninjata.
Already?
They are also currently kind of broken. Supposedly. I don't know. I never use my Ninjato, and the Ember Spirit is good, but it takes a long time to deal any significant damage. So unless you start with it against a player in close quarters, really ain't doing a whole ton of damage. Alrighty. Oh, this one, okay. I know the layout's pretty decently.
First blood.
You're no match for me.
And they've got a sniper.
Damn it!
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we got a sniper too, based on that.
Damn it!
Oh, oh, bitches! There's a fucking Yvette.
I always pay back my debt. Damn it!
Damn it! So they're trying to flank us? Is that what they're trying to do? Because it's not gonna go well.
Damn it!
I had to read. Oh, they are... I'm not sure what they're trying to do. They're ahead right now, but that can change quickly in a deathmatch.
I always pay back my debts.
Play it, Flavia.
You're no match for me.
The leading team has
2 down.
reached
Not
20
even
points.
a challenge.
Come on, guys. avoid getting picked off by them, for fuck's sake. At least we tied it up, so. Good job. I was gonna say, don't let them...
Damn it!
What the hell? How did I run out of bullets already?
I always pay back my debt. 2 down. Not even a challenge.
The leading team has reached
And
30
now we
points.
are in the lead.
3. Still no problem. Liberty is just ahead.
Bitch! I was in the middle of a 4-kill streak. You'll pay for that for sure.
Damn it!
Oh, they've got a Audrey. That's why that sounds like that.
You're no
Got
match
her.
for me. I always pay 2
10
down.
more
Vengeance.
kills
Not
to
even a
win.
challenge.
Might as well do a loop.
Damn it!
And we killed each other.
Damn it!
The enemy needs 5 more kills to win.
Damn it!
Fucker, I ran out of bullets.
You're no match for me.
The enemy needs 1 more kill to win.
And we lost.
Victory!
Oh, we won. Must have got 2 in one go.
Done and dusted.
Silver 5. Defeat 20 minutes. Oh, from over 30. I thought it said over 30 minutes. It's from over 30 meters. Yeah, for something like that, I need a sniper. And I'm not good with snipers. Oh, I could give it a try, I guess, because I've got... I have What's Her Tits unlocked. She's a sniper. She's also a songstress or singer or whatever. So. So the only bad part about the bingo board, from what I've seen so far, at least from my end, is because I don't have multiple screens. I can't really do too much as far as like watch the chat and what you call it? So, that counts as a train of thought. Okay, so that is So that's how this all works. Okay. The point of the bingo is that during the course of the week, because this is going to run through all my streams from Monday to Friday, or Monday to Sunday, if I happen to have a chance to catch an extra stream. Shitty. And somebody took her. This is the only sniper that I'm aware I have unlocked.
It's my turn.
She's
Hello, Lee.
controller, Sentinel,
It's
list.
Has the mission started?
I have received
I'm
your
just gonna do
request.
it because I'm all right with her to a degree. So. And I don't think I have any other new weapon skins for her. Oh, that one looks nice, so I'll take that. Anyhow, when the bingo, I'm not sure how the system will call the bingos, bring it to my attention, but when they're brought to my attention between now and probably, I wanted to say next week, but I
Warm-up
don't have a
phase.
whole lot of money to do this. I will be getting myself a couple more things I need to do it, and bingos will no, that's not the right word. Basically, bingo call is going to be a shot of
Ride
either
the momentum. The warm-up phase is
Um,
about to end.
absinthe or whatever liquor I have on hand, or it will be a shot of hot sauce. Because I have a couple bottles
3,
of hot sauce on my desk
2,
that I could
1.
easily go through.
Battle
that,
start.
you know, they are sufficiently spicy, but not detrimental
First
to
blood.
my
Next.
stomach.
Preparations are complete. My performance is about to begin.
Remember
Next. Another one down. Ghosts under my gun. Five bullets, 5 dead.
Holy shit. I think his name's Ryuichi is the character's name. They're carrying the fucking team because they're both playing snipers and they can one-hit. I can't.
Team
Whoa.
shield enhancement activated.
Who the hell? Oh, there's an enemy, Ryuichi. Wonderful. Okay. You cow.
You know I'll win, don't you?
I got him back for the time he killed me.
That wasn't
Got
challenging
this
at all.
one. What is this? Is this frag? Yes, it is. We are in the lead.
We won't stop resisting.
The leading team has reached 20 points.
Oh,
Let my family
ow. Okay.
sing the song of destiny.
The
piece of cake.
showdown has begun. Beware the reverse string storm.
I fought till the very end.
The leading team has reached 30 points.
Hi, how are you doing, Ryan?
That wasn't challenging at all.
You're gonna have to forgive me here, because usually in these matches I don't exactly have a whole lot of
My gun
ability to
hasn't
pay
had fun
attention to the chat. So. Yeah, I know it's gonna get caught, but we're leading pretty handily, so.
This is what happens when you mess with me.
Weapons enhancement activated.
Okay, well, thankfully my teammate was there and we did some kind of pincer move.
A piece of I have let my family down.
Well, and I have no way to easily get through that, so...
Remember.
You know I'll win, don't you?
Because that red area is... I think you only get so many seconds. You get more in yellows to move, but... Ooh. Cow!
I have let my family down.
Okay.
Five more kills
You
to
know
win.
I'll win,
Killer scan is coming.
I have
We're
let
gonna
my
win, no matter what.
One more kill
Don't matter
to
how
win.
piss poor I do. We're winning, so... I can... Alrighty. That's it.
Victory!
It's decided. There's no way I got MVP. The other two
Victory
were
is only natural.
snipers and they were really good at what they did. How you doing, Ryan? Where are you from? What's going on? What's shaking? All that other good stuff. Yeah, what's her name? Konami, I think it is. She got the MVP, which makes sense because usually Konami is I think it's Konami. The only one that's usually a better sniper that I'm aware of is Coconut, but she's only popular in certain modes. Like, I know she's popular for escorts and demolition, but I don't think she's very popular for the team death matches. I could be wrong. Could also just depend on the player. Alright, come on. The only thing that I will say about this one is it makes headshots pretty easy because unless they're jumping around a lot, which some of the players do, headshots are pretty standard because there's no way to crouch. If you want to avoid it, you either got stringify like a bunch of them were doing. I don't do that very often because it's too slow. Granted, it makes you harder to hit. Never took you. Yeah, no, well, this one is. You got to admit, this is a lot easier than Overwatch, Marvel Rivals. What other ones have I played? Hunt Showdown. I think it's now called Hunt Showdown 1889. Basically, you never took me for playing shooting games, essentially. And yeah, no, I normally don't, but there's a few of them that I genuinely like, at least in the whole mobile online battle arena type situation like this, that I'll play them and I'll enjoy it. But as far as individual gameplay, I haven't really found one that I really enjoy that I can think of, because I never got around to playing Dirge of Cerberus. Duke Nukem does not.
Wait for my good news.
Oh, there's somebody playing
A new request. Already?
Coconut, I'm pretty sure her name is. But I can't think of any others off the top of my head. Oh, I guess Wolfenstein. Although I play that just based on the merit, so. See, no me. I'm not sure if that was Spanish or Portuguese. I know a little bit of Spanish. Yeah, coconut. I know a little bit of Spanish. Not a lot. And of course, there's 2 fucking Mars on the opposing, but one on
Warm-up
each opposing
phase.
team. Well, no, there was 3. I saw the 3rd one. Of course. Thankfully, I think we should be okay. But I don't know. Because while Mara is
The
difficult,
warm-up phase is about
she
to end.
doesn't. Yes, I was gonna say she doesn't really stand much of a chance against the sniper.
I'm not going to make it.
Where the hell was that idiot?
3, 2, 1. Battle start.
You
Here
can't fight me.
is, or I'm guessing it's here. It's where I want to go.
Here comes the medic.
Okay.
First blood.
Good.
See, I have quite literally no ability to fire at a range at that. So
The left to guide me. Good.
these 2 are a whole lot better than I am. That's for sure. Nope, I cannot. Well, stick to that one.
It's the scent of prey. Farewell.
Holy crap. Like, I'm not even getting a chance to do much. I'm sticking with them because, you know, it is called Team Deathmatch, but like, come on, give me
Said good.
Here comes the
The
medic.
left
give me a
to guide
freaking chance to do something.
It's the scent of
Start
prey.
healing.
I
Precision
can't
on display.
Damn Catwoman,
Team shield
That's from
enhancement
Michelle.
activated.
I'm not going to make
she's a pain in the ass with those things. She calls them her protectors. And then her alt is, what the hell is it? Super Cat? Something like that?
It's the scent of prey. I can't move.
comes the
Damn it!
It's the scent
Ah!
of prey.
You're no match for
Precision
me.
kill.
To guide me.
Damn it!
Here comes
Yes.
the medic.
Okay.
Dash! Damn it!
Damn her and her frickin'
Time to teach him a lesson.
kills.
I always pay back
Got it.
my debts.
I can smell you.
Vengeance.
Dash!
I smell you.
The leading team has reached 20 points.
Done. Here comes the medic.
Damn it!
Can't move.
Here comes the medic. Yeah, 2 minutes too late, but that's fine.
Windstorm grenade. It's the scent of prey.
Mission successful.
Take it off! You're no match for me.
The showdown has begun.
And this
Beware the
happens when
reverse
a
string
team
storm.
hits the approximate halfway point.
Prey.
You're no match for me.
So see, when in the somewhat stable areas, you've got like 15 seconds, but in the completely unstable areas, you've got less
You're
than
no
that.
match for me.
Here comes the medic.
The leading team has reached 30 points.
Dash!
And that's another thing I don't like about this game 90% of the time. You can't just go
Time to
through
teach 'em a
your
lesson.
allies. You have, you literally run into each other. At least in Overwatch, you could, go
Damn it!
basically run through your allies, so that way you could get to where you needed to go, but in this one, not so much.
Here comes the medic.
I always pay back my
Vengeance.
debts. Dash! Damn it!
Ha!
Time to teach him a lesson. Ouch! Dash!
Okay.
Windstorm grenade.
Damn it! You're no match for me.
These Maros either aren't very good, or I'm just
I am not going to make it.
not having as difficult of a time as I thought.
You're no match for me. Damn it!
Fucking Erica. Or
Team
whatever her
weapons
name is.
enhancement
Here comes the medic.
activated.
Guide me. I can't move.
I always pay back my debts.
5 more kills to win.
Farewell.
No, I'm not going to make it.
Damn it!
I forgot to check and make sure I reloaded my weapon. I saw someone here. I thought.
Done.
Oh wow.
1 more kill to
You're
win.
no match for me.
I can smell
Got it.
Victory!
Done and dusted.
No, Trolloc got the MVP. That's good. Well, she pretty much carried the team by the looks of it, so. Still not doing very good with the whole, whatever. The 20 enemies from over 30 meters. Shit. Should have done the dryer. I'll do it after this next match because they don't take terribly long. Because I've only got it set to put me into the team deathmatch or the team arena, and those are two of the faster modes in this game. So. As long as this is taken, I could have probably actually done the dryer, but I don't know. Because sometimes, as you've seen, they queue real quick, like the navigators, which is what the player is a navigator. Doesn't take very long to get a team together. Other times it takes a bit. At least it's not, I'm not doing that whole outbreak thing, because that takes upwards of 10 minutes to get an entire team of 15 together. Alright. On to me.
Here's
Alright.
my melody. Listen up. The battlefield is my stage.
We'll see how I do with this. I think I can change agents if it doesn't go well. I can probably swap myself back to Bamo. BMO, whatever. considering looks, we'll just call him the Momo. So. Alright. Wait, this is a team deathmatch? Fuck. Okay.
Warm-up phase.
Quick scope zoom. I'm not sure what that ADS speed is, but...
Warm-up phase is about to
Hey!
end.
I got her. Okay, so... It takes a bit to position and whatever, but I think I could actually
3,
get away with this.
2, 1.
We'll see.
Battle start. First blood.
Don't stand in Kanami's way. Till the very
Crap.
end. Barely hold on.
Alright, I am obviously gonna have to switch back to Momo there. Yep.
Wait for my good news.
Alrighty, switched.
Dash!
Bathe in the light and find redemption.
You!
Time to teach him a lesson.
The leading team
I
has
always
reached
pay
20
back my
points.
We're definitely not winning this one, but that's fine. Because it's not just me that's screwing this one up, it's my teammates getting...
Damn it!
The showdown has begun. Beware the reverse ring storm.
Your pain will be no more.
Time to teach him a lesson. Dash! Damn it! Dash!
The leading team has reached 30 points.
Healing grenades is sometimes
Dash! Time to teach him a
I
lesson.
believe that's...
Dash! Two down. Not even a challenge.
I call her Franny, but it's like Gran.
The enemy needs 10 more kills to win.
Dash! Time to teach him a
Super
lesson.
string enhancement activated.
That was a win. Rest in peace.
The enemy needs 5 more kills to win.
Redemption. Let's adversary.
at last. So
The enemy needs 1 more kill to
did a pretty good comeback, but we're definitely not going to. Yeah, we didn't get it.
Victory!
Done and dusted.
Okay, it's up here. Huh. Just Dargan's on. Alright, let me go take care of the laundry. Give me 3 minutes and then we'll get requeued. Alrighty. Excuse me. Oh my God. Oh, people are funny sometimes. Usually they're just a headache. What was I gonna come in and look at? You know, I can't remember now. There's something I was wanting to look at too. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, no, absolutely. Is that friend logging in? I'm trying to remember what it was I went and look into to fix and if it was even an option in the game, but you know, I can't even. Nope, I'm definitely not doing that. Oh, here we go. That one, I mean, that one I don't mind having. Random favorite plan? What the hell is this? Oh. Okay. Sprint mode. It's... Ah, okay. Stick. Combat, maybe? Shoulder fire. Isn't that just scoping? Shoulder firing? Maybe I'm wrong. Base 404, of course. Well, not of course. Rawr, there's Dargan. Hello, Dargan. How was you? Team deathmatch again. I guess we'll start. We'll go with
Wait
Bao
for
Mao.
my good news.
By Mao. I'll never get his
New
name right.
request.
Just because of
Already?
that clone. Well, the game goes well. I haven't had of course, now that I'm on stream, I haven't had a single arena match to see if I can get MVP, but I've done pretty decent. And as far as it goes, yeah, a few stupid mistakes and all that other stuff aside, I figured out how to do the bingo game. Apparently you have to click the thingy and join it, but there's a card that's up and active, and I've already got like 3 balls.
Warm-up
or
phase.
balls on it. But otherwise, the game goes pretty well, and I'm thinking that at some point here, I might switch to
Dash! Time to teach him a lesson.
The warm-up
Train Life
phase is
Simulator, I
about to
believe it's
end.
called. Just because I have enjoyed playing that quite a bit, so
Damn it!
3,
it's
2,
yeah. I mean, it's a
1.
little bit boring. It's kind
Battle
of like
start.
American Truck Simulator, but there's not
See through everything.
like there's a ton of driving. Don't get me wrong. Like there's not a whole
You're no
lot
match for me.
super terrible about it. You know what I mean? You actually, as the train driver, you can build up the towns that you help move goods between. And I have one of my...
I always pay back my debts.
Haha, I got your back, bitch.
Remember.
2
Precision
down.
kill.
Not even a challenge. Damn it!
Yeah, that's why I say. I think that's probably why another reason I like Momo here is because every time he dies, he usually says, damn it. Which, you know, mood.
You're no match for me. 2 down. Not even a challenge.
I'll see through everything.
Dash!
Team Shield enhancement activated.
I mean, both teams are doing pretty well
Feel the
considering there's
terror
not
of
really
no
2
escape.
teams, it's only 1.
Time to teach him a lesson.
Remember this.
You're playing against 2 other teams, even if you're on the same side, you can still kill each other. Which is weird, in my opinion, but again, my opinion, not necessarily those of the management. And we all know how much I love management.
Damn it!
Get it for me! Yay! Good job.
Windstorm grenade.
Really?
You're no match for
Don't
me.
sit up your... I played Audrey enough. You don't sit up your turret in front of your opponent.
Damn it!
Damn it. Okay. Like, if I'm right in front of you, don't set up your turret, move away, try to get away, let yourself be off.
Damn
The
it!
leading team has reached 20 points.
I'll see through everything.
Dash!
I was careless.
And then activate your turret. Because otherwise you're just going to be a sitting duck.
Time to teach him a lesson.
Rip. Ah! I guess when I saw there was 2 of them, I should just use my fire
The
spinner.
showdown has begun. Beware the reverse
You're no
ring
match
storm.
for me. 2 down. Not even a challenge.
Feel the terror of no escape.
I always pay back. 2 down.
Double
Not
kill
even a
reward.
challenge.
Yay ha.
The leading team has reached 30 points.
Damn it!
Oh. Either, I don't know if it's my team or if it's the other team, but somebody's clearly not good at this
You're no match for me.
mode.
Through everything.
You are all now part of this performance. And
Ouch.
No, I ain't following them.
turning around is
The enemy
Grenade!
needs 10 more kills to win.
Dash! Time to teach him a lesson. Damn it!
Speak for yourself, I dropped that shit wherever. Ah. Drop what? Oh, the turret. Or the turret. Yeah.
Damn it!
Damn! Celestia is so... Her gun is, like, overpowered.
You're no match for me.
The enemy needs 5 more kills to win. Team weapons enhancement activated.
I mean, we're catching up, but I don't really think we're gonna pull off a victory.
You're no match for me.
We might, but I doubt it, because the other team that we're partying with, essentially, would need to get their shit together long enough to not die 3 more times.
The enemy needs 1 more kill to win.
Dash!
I was gonna say, it ain't gonna be me, and it wasn't.
Victory!
But still didn't win.
Done and dusted.
That Nigel was really not good. Granted, I'm not saying I'm super great at this, you know, when it's all said and done, but like, for the most part, when you've got your teammates trying to keep up with you, at least the other one was trying to keep up with me. Was that one? Maybe I'm the reason why they didn't do so good. Yeah, so I'm gonna just put that one off to the side. Let's go.
Wait for my good news.
That's not a very
Request.
appropriate.
Already?
Not a very appropriate. Wait, whatever. I've played against that Puma 919 before. They're pretty good. We'll wait and see how this pans out this time. Oh, for pity's sake. I don't know why they stuff Phoenixes into the boxes like that anymore. But I also don't know why they don't have the open side instead of the little condom top.
Warm-up phase.
You're like, what is... It only does it by 2. It's not like in the actual, like... What is it? Escort, where you can power everything up.
The warm-up phase
Up real
is about
well.
to end.
You're no match for me. Damn it!
I'm not.
3, 2, 1. Battle start.
Okay, which way are we going, people?
First blood.
So much.
even know they could turn that far. I
Time
thought
to
the
teach
turret
'em a
had
lesson.
a pretty limited turning radius, but maybe I'm wrong. I still don't know how to activate this stupid thing. Do I have to shoot it? I know I figured out how to undo the one little gate trap thing, but
You're no match for me. Dash!
what's that?
2 down. Not even a
I'm not going to
challenge.
make
Damn it.
Got revenge on me.
Team shield enhancement activated.
Please.
Damn it.
This is workplace.
I spawned right behind her in her damn wall.
Didn't they teach you how to fight?
I was careless.
You're no match for me.
This is
2 down. Not even a challenge. 3.
I have
Still no problem.
I win this time.
Dash! Damn it.
Good job. At least
Time
smart.
to teach him a lesson.
lucky. It's just a grenade.
at last.
The leading team has reached 20 points.
I really, like I said it before, Dragon, before you came in, I really don't like that you can't just walk past your allies unless you, they don't have that in the thing. That has caused me more trouble on these like team maps than anything else.
The showdown has begun. Beware the reverse string storm.
Dash! Time to teach him a lesson.
Workplace.
Alright,
Dash!
let's get this way.
There's no
The leading team has reached 30 points.
workplace.
Take it up. Dash! Time to teach him a lesson. Dash!
Dragon, do you know which bimbo it is that does these stupid blocks?
Dash!
Team weapons enhancement activated.
Time to damage.
Leona? Okay, well, her fucking thing needs nerfed badly.
You're
Good
no
job.
match for me. Dash!
Got it.
Workplace.
5 more kills to win.
Well, they honestly,
One more kill to
You're no
win.
match for me.
Victory!
Done and dusted.
they need to, like, nerf the amount of blocks she can make at any one time. Because even in that outbreak mode, she is absolutely difficult to deal with because I've watched them build their little like platforms nobody else can get to them. It's like, yeah, no. Yeah, I'll accept. I've done a couple rounds with them and against them. So, but anyway, because everybody else's stuff despawns on death, so I'm not sure why they let it that Leona's persist. They kind of need to do away with that. Oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze, and I can't. Ugh. You're so bad at this. Yeah, I know. I'm not that good. I'm just having fun right now, because I'm streaming. If I really wanted to take care of it, I was swap to Audrey and use her turret and got rid of them all. Oh, Windy Town. Okay.
Wait for my good news. A new request. Already?
Unless there's some easy way to take down her Leona's blocks, which I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Ugh. Leona.
Warm-up phase.
Alright, let's do this.
The warm-up phase is about to end.
You're no match for me. 2 down.
3, 2,
I whacked her a good one.
battle start.
Alright, lead the way, because I am not fighting you for position there. We're getting that
First blood.
close. Yes, even Yvette's bear despawns. Frick, I ran out of bullets.
I always pay back my debts. Damn it.
At last.
Don't I responded.
Dash!
This is a workplace.
Time to damn it.
Very.
Forever.
This is a workplace. Knocked out.
Damn it. Made a mistake.
Bow and embrace the abyss. Healing grenades are sometimes more valuable than bullets.
Team shield enhancement activated.
I didn't see where that was. Oh, my ping's pretty high.
Made a mistake.
Careless.
You're no match for me.
Here comes death.
Dash!
That's not what I meant to do, but that works too.
Time to teach him a lesson. Take it off. Heads up. Dash!
Killed it very. I've been hit.
They teach you how to
Well, at least I provide distraction. That's a-
Careless.
Initiating aerial tactics.
The leading team has reached 20 points.
Haha, missed.
Dash!
Raise the abyss.
Time to teach him a lesson.
Okay.
All silenced. Forever damned. Flashbang out.
Dash!
Initiating aerial tactics.
I have received your request. The showdown has begun. Beware the reverse string storm.
They teach you how to
Who shot me from where?
Team Super String Enhancement activated.
The hell?
They teach you how to fight. Hidden grenades are sometimes more valuable than bullets.
The leading team has reached 30 points.
I have blood in my
What's wrong on me?
down.
Probably a spider.
You know I'll win, don't you?
Here comes death.
This is what happens when you mess with me. You can't escape my
Oh,
gun.
wrong person. Wrong button. It's too used to having Momo and being able to dash.
I have blood in my family down.
God, I got hit by 3 times.
The enemy needs 10 more
piece of
kills
cake.
to win.
Bitch.
The enemy needs 5 more kills to win. Team Weapons Enhancement activated.
You know I'll win, don't you?
5 more kills to win.
Teach you how to fight. Knock out this of your soul. More valuable.
I have blood in my family down.
The enemy needs 1 more kill to win. Victory!
I mean, we did pretty good.
Is that it? I barely sweated.
Alright. Season? Oh, rewards. I've got free rewards to claim apparently. Got quite a few. Stare down dimensional gift box. Deployment sold. Oh. For Mara's voice. And Boblo crystals. Cool.
Mission accomplished. Well done.
Yeah. I wonder how long I've been playing this. A little bit longer, I guess.
All my life, I've had this dream.
Yeah. All my life I've had this nightmare. I've been alive, that's why. It's not been all bad. Some of it. It's a whole different story. Actually, let's swap out of deathmatch and we'll add escort, I guess. Okay, there we go. Because while team deathmatches are nice and quick, they're definitely difficult because I'm really not good at them. But cool. At least if I get an escort, I can probably take what's her nuts? Anime. Now, providing I'm on, I don't know if I'm on either side, I could probably take her. So I can't really think of who has good long-range attacks. I think maybe Nobunaga does. I don't think Michelle does. I'd have to look all this shit up. And that's a little bit more than I want to invest into this game, considering I'm not sure how long it's going to stick around. Considering how many Overwatch maps they've ripped off and game modes they've ripped off. Although, apparently, Dragon knows this. As far as I'm aware, the only game I've seen before this that has this whole card set up for their Outbreak mode that they just added. There's another game that Dragon that told me about that apparently uses the same system. So, but then again, I don't even know which the first game to use that was. If it was a recent game or if it's an old game. So, 10 players. This is an escort. Someone light that other navigator's ass on fire. There we go.
Select your character and get ready to attack.
Ricci.
Listen up. The battlefield is my stage.
This is for everyone.
I'm okay with Meredith. I unlocked her so she's a permanent character for me. But if I have that hard of a time and no one takes Konami, which they haven't, I'll switch to her and see if I can snipe some things. Because I got one that shot off earlier. One. But alright, so for Meredith, I usually start with that. Oh.
Keep gliding.
Freeze.
Oh, is this shoulder mode?
The
Interesting.
battle is about to start.
I didn't know I could do that.
5,
And that
4,
activates her
3, 2,
hover thingy too.
1. Escort the payload to the
Interceptor
destination.
installed.
I was gonna say, don't pay attention to the person running away from you when you got somebody that is probably right behind you. I'm not that stupid. Actually, no, I think I bet I am that stupid. Alright.
Grenade!
Cheer up, everyone.
Windstorm grenade. Do not be afraid.
The seeds of hope have sprouted.
Seeds of hope have sprouted. Good for them.
Cheer up, everyone.
At last, the soul remains.
Dash!
Cheer up, everyone.
Heads up!
Oh, that's right. I've got her ability I can use.
Blazing sands envelop this world.
The soul remains.
The stage is utterly silent.
Apply damage against handling speed.
Smoke bomb. Watch out for the grenade. Cheer up, everyone.
The golden sands flow. Blazing sands envelop this world.
I can't move. An abundance of choices can also be a burden.
Haha.
Do not be
Make it.
Grenade.
The golden sands flow.
You're no match for me.
Accident.
Keep gliding. Do not be afraid.
The soul remains.
My desk.
Magazine capacity.
The golden sands flow.
We're actually pushing this one at a pretty decent pace, it looks like. I can't say for sure, but...
Visual barriers down. Attack!
Witness the ultimate mystery. Do not
Windstorm grenade.
windstorm grenade.
The soul remains.
I don't even know what the hell... Oh, frag grenade. So I do want to swap that out for a frag grenade. And make it a grenade.
Here comes death!
Cool down duration down by 3. And let's go.
Mighty Meow, execute justice.
Fuck off, Mighty Meow.
Light screen activate. No one escapes the barrel of my gun.
Blazing sands envelop this world. Free. The disillusion.
The soul remains.
Take me down? Not a chance!
At last,
Oh, somebody swapped to Audrey, it looks like.
The golden sands flow.
I don't know how I still have my ult, but I'll take it.
Blazing sands
envelop this world. The disobedient shall be punished.
You're no match for me.
Haha. I got it pretty fun. So eat that, bitch. And get the rest of the way.
Thorn. Meant for trimming flowers.
I'm gonna say I'll trim your flowers, you heifer, but
Keep gliding. Breathe. Blazing sands. Envelop this world. Do not be afraid. Underworld, this is your grave.
Everyone.
Listen up.
Not.
Next.
The soul
Cheer up,
remains.
An abundance of chances can also be a burden.
I always pay back my debts.
You've been careless.
Overflowing fragrance.
The golden sands flow.
Visual barriers down. Attack!
Blazing sands. Envelop this world. The soul remains.
Heads up!
Do not be afraid. The golden sands. The soul remains.
Not yet incomplete.
that Leona is gonna cause a headache.
Payload is approaching final destination. I have received your request.
Here comes death.
Cheer up, everyone.
What the hell? And my game just crashed. Fatal error. Oh, give me a second here. Let me turn off my capture display. I don't know what my... Yeah, I know. I am very not happy at the moment, if you want me to be perfectly honest. But... It's dyslexia. Okay. Good job. It's not the failure I was thinking of, but it is a technical failure. So, with that being said, I guess we will close that out. And I suppose now would be as good time as any to swap over to playing... What is it called? Train Life or Railway Simulator. And this one I can actually play with my controller. And it's, when I bought it, it had a ton of mixed reviews. I can see why. It's not very intuitive as far as the gameplay goes. But I should change my stuff around. Well, not trail, train. Oh, there's not very many followers, but oh well, whatever. What the hell is with this? I don't know if it's my controller or if it's Steam or what it is, but sometimes I have to... Yeah, nope, I'm gonna have to restart the game. I'll just leave the controller on. Give me a second here. Okay. This is another game I've encountered a couple of critical failures that it's crashed on me. And I'm not sure why, because I did just recently do an update for my graphics card because of another game I was trying to play. It said you need to do an update. Can't remember which one it was now. So, anyway, as I said, the point of this game is to basically build your own train empire. And I already have one person for my current career. Does this have... I thought I took some jobs. Watch, it didn't save. No.
This is the station up. Take a look.
Or did I? Maybe I did
This
them
is
last
the-
night?
Sure.
I
Here's what's up.
can't say I remember.
Station operator
Oh,
here. Sure. Here's what's available.
Okay. Nope, apparently it didn't save the things I took, so. I usually plan, because I can carry it to, what is it, 13? Nope, 12 trains at a go with my current engine, so I try to take as many as I can to the same location, just to make it easier. But looks like this is not necessarily going to give me that option. I'm going to wind up going to different places, which is fine. So 2 and 6 is 8 and 4 is 12. Alright, let's do it this way then. Alright, so that's my reservation. And that's not what I want. How about... Oh, there I am. Somewhere. Yep, right there. Alright, so we are going to the Nuremberg coal mine. And all these cities are, of course, placed over in Europe, so... Okay. Thanks, Dargan. Have fun with getting your medicines. But yeah, it's kind of like, what was it, American Truck Simulator? There's lots of ways you can wind up in a ton of trouble, though lots of times they'll give you the option of whether you want to pay the fine and continue or go back to your last save point. You can derail, you can run into another train because the switch thing on the lower left is not always accurate, in my opinion. But, and then there's, you know, fines for not having your lights on and blah, 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 blah. Oh, an incline, of course. But I will say, oh, I forgot to do that. I was going to swap over to I have a couple of electric engines, and then another one of these, which is what my other employee is using. And so, I was thinking about switching to one of the electric ones, just to see how that works. But if I'm on a decline, I'll see if I can reach a certain speed, and then it's one of those things in the tutorial. There's nothing wrong with the tracks, or whatever you want to call it here, so you can, in some manners, you can literally turn off the throttle, save yourself diesel in this case, well, coal, and just glide your way through for a while and keep a pretty steady pace. But like American Trucker Simulator, you get bonuses for being early or whatever have you, and I need to request access, which is something you don't have to do. And for those of you who remember, a few times I played American Truck Simulator, you just show up. This one, because it's Europe and they're all sorts of polite and friendly, you have to radio ahead, so that way they don't get pissy with you. Oh my god, my nose. After I pick up this coal, I should probably check on the dryer. Is it coal? I can't remember what it is. It's a bunch of shit. And then on the lower right, it will tell you if there's an upcoming speed change, which it's not telling me, but I do know that when I get closer, I'm going to have to drop my speed anyway, so I might as well just drop it now. Good. Oh, and another thing you get, like, I don't think I've actually hit the deer that is near the track, but if you don't use your horn in the appropriate way to scare it off, you get fined like 500 euros. So that's why as soon as I'm within a couple hundred meters of it, I just lay on the horn and don't stop. Because even if it starts running away and you stop, you still get fined. Like, it's kind of like life that way. No matter what you do, you're kind of screwed. Oh, gotta change it to the left. Pickup track. Okay, I went on the right. See, and this is why it's kind of whatever to play all the different play? No. Rotate through the entire option when it comes to your navigator. That's what it's called, navigation thing. Because the one doesn't always work, which I think might be some people's biggest gripe, and I can see that, because especially if you already set it for something, you should be able to set it. It should automatically go to a pickup or a drop-off location depending on what's going on. So, all right, where are my cars? So, doesn't tell me where I'm. Oh well, and it doesn't matter. Whoa, wrong one. It doesn't tell me, of course, where the contracts I approved are going, but it doesn't matter because I can take them wherever, and they'll unlock. I just have to unlock the ones that I need to drop off, and then they'll automatically lock up the other ones that I still have to take. Oh, button, of course. Damn it, Fat Man! What is your problem? Okay. Finish. That's the button I needed. Okay, so I'm going to... You can't remember where. So I'm going to Poznan, London, and Paris. Poznan is actually not too far from here, I believe. So it's up over here. There it is. Where's it going? The smeltery? Power plant, steel mill. Okay. Power plant. London. Paris steel mill. power plant and the Paris steel mill. And my employees can only go to any train station. Would you fuck off? They can only go to whatever train stations I've been to. And as you can see right up here, this is the stuff that I've done that would get my cities towards leveling up. Session is the closest at 45%, followed by Paris and Munich. So I have to get all that stuff done, and then cities level up. I don't know how much more of a pain in the ass it becomes for me, but it is what it is. Alright, so take off the emergency brake because that has to be on before you do anything, and let us get to getting. Oh, lower my speed or I will be fine. Yes, yes. You can go up to 15 kilometers an hour over the limit, and it doesn't seem to have a hemorrhage. So, as soon as it hits 65, I'll be golden. As soon as I come out of the coal mine here, I'm going to have to hit my horn ablazing. Wish there was a way I could move those from the right to the left so I can keep an eye on my crossing, or not my crossing, my switch track? Whatever you want to call it here, that swaps it from the left to the right. Now I've got a couple more kilometers before I actually have to blare the horn, so... Not kilometers, meters, I guess. Because apparently the animals don't hear it unless it's 200 meters away. Incline. And that's the end of that. So now I'm just kind of waiting for it to pop up with something else I need to pay attention to. I already hit the €1 million mark for the game. So I got that achievement already, at least. Not sure what else to say about it. And it seemed like my chair's in a better position than it was previously, because the last couple of days I've had it all the way down, and today I put it back up, which is why, if you notice from Friday's stream, I seem to be sitting up a lot higher than I was Friday, and right now it seems to be holding. But as I think I already discussed, I did find out I can replace the gas cylinder in it. I just have to get one, which probably, I'm not sure how they work. I'd have to look into that, because I'd say it's probably not a bad idea just to go ahead and pick one up, so in case it decides to stop working again altogether. There we go. Look at that power plant is so far away.
We're prepared to receive you.
We're prepared to receive you, so go ahead and get your ass into the station, laddie. I know that's Irish, not English, but whatever. Really can't do that well of a British accent. Because I don't want to be like Dick Van Dyke and trying to do a Cockney accent that's not actually Cockney, like he did in Mary Poppins. Honestly, though, Burr really could have had any. Well, the character probably canonically is from Britain there, due to the time it's set in. Could have really had any accent, because wasn't a whole lot, but the different countries in the UK, what we know now as UK, did do a lot of, move here, move there, move here, move there. As I found out when I did my family tree on Ancestry. So, I had quite a few relatives from Sussex, I believe it was. I know the one that I found interesting was that apparently part of my family line comes from, I'm going to guess, missionary work, because one of my relatives was born in Barbados. And as you can tell, I am not dark enough for that person to have been native to Barbados. Then again, I'm not dark enough to be indigenous either, but I am. So, well, part, of course. I'm like, what was it? Third generation? 3 generations from her, because it was my Nana, my mom's grandmother, that was full-blooded. So. But I've talked to a lot of people that are, according to their stuff, they are full-blooded, but they're a lot paler than usual. So, I don't know. Genetics is a fuckery, as far as I'm concerned. There we go. It's a crapshoot. I was going to say it's a shit show, but it's a crapshoot. Because I'm sure somewhere in there, all that coding stuff that goes on in the whole conception phase or whatever it is, probably something in there that already determined I was going to be arthritic by the time I hit 40. So, and unfortunately, it's not rheumatoid arthritis, which is highly treatable. It's osteo, which apparently is not really treatable because it's what they consider natural degeneration. The shame of it all is that I never realized until I started seeing my physiotherapist up here pretty regularly. I think it was a couple years ago. She told me I am considered hyper flexible because of my range of motion. Would have never known that, but if I had basically had a better understanding of that, I might have tried to take better care of my joints, because that apparently, having a higher range of motion than average can lead to that degeneration. That's just like people. I know one person, I haven't talked to them in forever, but I know one person who has Ehlers something syndrome. That's just, it's terrible, because they have to be really careful. Their joints are so brittle that whatever is in there supposed to keep them in place and protect them, they can, they move wrong, they dislocate a joint. And it's not even a matter of just, doing something physical. It's a matter of even just, essentially from what I've come to read on it, that it's even as simple as basically stretching around in severe cases. They can disjoint whatever joint, shoulders, knees, whatever. So, but it's such a rare condition, there isn't really much being done currently. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. Keep turning the throttle up and down. That there's really not much to be done with it. Apparently there is a surgery that can be done for it, but one of the few people who could do it, at least in Canada, is serving a life sentence for killing his wife. So, I'm trying to remember who it was that I watched on YouTube that I found out that was what happened to them. feel like that, I got just enough notification that I can avoid the broken train and not get fined for it. Because if I would have went right, when it was set to go right, you notice how it had the proceed with caution and that. Now it's just, oh yeah, it's a good thing I kept it, because if as soon as I would have entered that, would have got a fine, and then I would have ran headfirst into the broken train probably. I don't think I needed to radio the warehouse because I'm not actually on their track. We'll find out. Because really, you only need to radio ahead if you're going through basically a city or going into a location, because they need to keep track of who's, you know, coming through their territory essentially. I'm gonna stick on. Oh wait, maybe I can. Trying to see what goes on here. Yeah, no, I can swap tracks now. Fix your frickin' train. I for the life of me can't think of who it was. It would have either had to been Coffee House Crime or the Crime Reel. I'm thinking it was Coffee House Crime was the one who covered it. But what was his name? I think he went by the moniker Dr. Mo, but I can't remember what his actual name was because he was from another country. Him and his wife both immigrated to Canada, started a family, and whatever else. So. I know this is another pet peeve of mine. If you watch the little things, that broken train ahead is still on my screen even though I've passed it. And usually, so far, at least on the mode that I'm playing at right now with the way it's set, I only have usually one event for a set amount of distance. It does, I mean, there are lots of other options to change up the gameplay mode to make it potentially a little more interesting. Because there is the option to turn on the dead man switch, which for those of you who, I'm pretty sure it's that you have to do something and like actively press down the buttons to keep the train going or it stops. Because the only dead man switch I'm aware of is the type that is used for explosives. But I imagine it's the same concept, just no kaboom. Oh, would you get off it? Don't know why I'm not getting a fine. I've been over the speed limit the entire time, unless it's because I turned off my engine. I mean, I think I even have it set that I can disable the fines like I did in American Truck Simulator. I disabled some of the fines. Not all of them, but some of them. How am I speeding? The limit is 90 and I don't know. I don't understand this game. I must have just been over the 15 kilometer an hour allotment. Crossing. I originally had my current employee, the only one I have, really, I had him set to do the passenger work because I can't understand the passenger mode for the game. but I was getting all sorts of things about how he's not basically making any money, or he's not being able to do any work. So I switched from him running passenger to him doing postage. So at least now he is making some money, and so that means that the company's making a little bit of money. And unfortunately, it doesn't count towards leveling my cities, even though some of it is postage related. So I have no idea how the hell that works. The only thing I can think of is that the wrong icons are on the city progression stuff. And so, a decline. This will be fun. I've had this train hit 125 kilometers an hour. So. I can turn off the engine for a while. Train has been spotted. Oh yeah, I'll do this and then that will. Well, this actually doesn't work.
Hello, we're prepared.
Works out pretty good for me because now I can get this place on my record. Or on my, whatever you want to call it. It's a situation. Cough. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do things, damn it. Don't be such a dick. Yeah, suck on that. But just like American Truck Simulator, as you level up, because I think I'm up to level 6, I get access to new parts to upgrade my trains, and I get different trains to buy, and happy horse floppy. You know, that sort of thing. Where is the animal? Doesn't look like I got the notification about me being on the track, so. It's the hell of an incline. Decline? Or, yeah, decline. Save myself a little bit of coal and just let it do what it do. Oh, that's a big speed decrease coming up. Incline. Oh, I am. It's already trying to make the thing go open. I'm looking at the brake. Okay. Also, just like in American Trucker Simulator or American Truck Simulator, my employees earn points towards skills as they level up, and I can distribute them how I want. Well, in this one, I think I can distribute them how I want. In that one, I can tell them to focus on certain things. So, original and decline animal near track. Okay, well. $120. But in many regards, this game is very generous to the employee and to the employees you take in career mode, because at least the one I currently have, he keeps 66% of the money made, and then I get the rest. So I do have it set up that I think he can earn more money, and as they earn more, I get more. But right now, I think it said his name is Kurt, is stuck just doing a couple of local ones, essentially, local places essentially, because he doesn't have the necessary skills or whatever it is to do long haul driving. So, or, yeah, driving, I guess, whatever you want to call it. He doesn't have that stuff, so he's stuck going back and forth between Berlin warehouse, Berlin, Maine, and the other warehouse. Maybe just the two. At least until he levels up enough that I can get him some more skill points put into the appropriate skills. And then I think I do need to go right to get to the power plant. It's one of those situations that makes me wonder if I have the right setup for it. Yep, I do. Because I go there, and then I'm guessing I loop back around and come this way. One thing I miss as far as playing American Truck Simulator, which I haven't played in a while, is that you got multiple roads and different pathways to get to places. This one you kind of stuck, but at the same time, it makes sense. It's what you call it there? Train tracks are very limited. He hasn't leveled up yet? Really, dude? What the hell are you doing? So, yeah, when I get him that max distance, I can probably change things up a bit, but until I get that, I can't do squat. And then, yeah, I'm currently, where's it? Junior level, yeah, junior 2, and so I'm like, I don't know, 7 out of 30 levels. Senior principal, masters, last one, okay. And at that point, I'll have all of my skills maxed too. Calm your snatch. %, fuel left. Okay, Poka. Animal Crossing somewhere. I'm really trying to decide what I want to do about Wednesday because of my shift, but okay. Oh. I derailed. Whoopsie. Okay, I have to use the bathroom, so we'll take this moment for me to stop, go put the dryer on again for a little bit because of the clothes that were in there, and then we'll come back and we'll go from the last, actually I'll just load the last save point now, but we'll try that again without crashing. Because I don't think it gives me back that, yeah, no, it doesn't give me back the fuel I wasted essentially, so, okay. That is strange, it was still going. Okay. You know, tomorrow's going to be fun. I have physiotherapy, regular therapy, and work. So. What's going on Steam? Well, Baldur's Gate is on sale. Baldur's Gate 3, I guess, actually. I digress. Where did it drop? Oh, drop me back off at. Okay, not too far from where I derailed, thankfully. There is an add-on track somewhere. Okay. Oh no, my math is wrong. I would say 85 should have been my 15, but I was not mathing right. I was doing something else, I guess. Come on, go away. Yeah, move your ass. Thank you. Only can remember the exact location where I derailed. Make this next little jaunt and everything easier, but I'll just have to keep an eye on my speed limit thing on the home. Apparently it's coming up pretty soon because it's from 50 to 100 to 50, so apparently that is still on the There we go, I made it this time. I guess because this is between two industrial locations with the Leipzig main and Leipzig warehouse, that's why it's only 80 for this next little bit I'm going through. Oof. One thing I have to admit is, at least with a lot of these simulator games like this one, and Truck Simulator and blah blah blah, at least the backgrounds are all like really nice. So really, a broken down train ahead. Watch my thing on my lowest left, I guess. Oh, nope. Can't do that one. So, does that mean that the train... I guess the broken down train is not on this track. Okay.
Station operator, you're clear to arrive.
Oh, 'cause I'm not sure if I actually have to go through their industrial zone or whatever you want to call it, or if I can just go outside it like I have almost everywhere else. You don't really see it that well on the map. Decline on the horizon. Oh, I had an issue with this place, this location, on our previous cargo run. I derailed in the same spot twice. I don't know how, but... Excuse me. Decline into incline. Okay. I don't know, something about the physics for this game don't seem quite accurate, because going down an incline, I'm towing 660 tons of weight. You'd think I would keep going pretty fast for a bit longer, especially if the tracks are supposed to be in pristine condition. Whoa. Oh. Next speed limit, well, I'll just leave it as is for now. Next thing is for 50. Probably construction zone. Alright, I need to start hitting the brakes. Yeah, especially because I'm sure there's a decline in here somewhere. Don't know if you can see it, but from what I can kind of tell, yep, there's a construction zone right here. And unfortunately, unlike Train Simulator, where I can go around some of the detours, I can't go around these. So. That was always the fun part, going around, like sneaking right through the opening that the cops left. Because it's like, scene's clear, bitch, I'm out, I'm coming through. I must be on a hell of an incline. I think it's starting to rain too. None of that matters, just if it's foggy, I know I have to have my high beams on. Another broken down train ahead? Really? Okay, basically I keep going this way and I'll be alright. I didn't do Monster Hunter today because I haven't taken any time to play it and try to get myself better equipment or farm for better stuff, so I just now we're in an Animal Crossing. Okay. This entire part of the map must be uphill or something, because I really haven't picked up a ton of speed since I crossed the steel mill. Well, that's a decline notice, so. See how far we drop down here before we hit that 80 kilometer an hour. We'll be fine. Let's go right back up. To the right, to the right. I think of it at some point. And when I get to the power plant, I'm probably definitely going to need to refuel. I actually might also just swap over to the electric chain and see how well it does. That's very much we'll wait and see what happens here and what I remember to do, or whether or not I remember to do it. Okay, I'm almost 3 kilometers away from that broke down train. Why is it still? Why is it still on my map? Oh. I swear that said 23:59, not 23, not 20. But excuse me. Oh, good grief. Why do I want to go left? I should go right. Okay, I'm confused. Am I supposed to go up to go to the place and then go down? I don't even know where the last save was. Oh, for pity's sake. Yeah, I thought I'm supposed to go... Must be on the decline. Oh, I did get all my gas back, or all my fuel back from that. Okay. Now we can pick up some speed. Especially because I've got that incline coming up.
Ugh.
I'm not even paying attention to my signals on the bottom left. It's really, technically speaking, it's supposed to be really nice here, but unfortunately there's a lot of cloud cover today. Hopefully the weather, because tomorrow I'm planning on walking to my appointments before work, but it's supposed to be windy, and I hope it's not, because I don't want to have to, I don't want to be walking in that, and I don't want to bother for getting a ride to two appointments, because just really no reason for me to need two rides when both appointments are downtown, which I'm not that far away from, but I'm at the mercy of whatever this weather decides to do, unfortunately, for everything. Screw this place and its freaking steep hills. Holy crap. Another animal near track, yeah. But when I get there, I'm definitely keeping to the right. But I gotta make sure I slow down. One of the things I wish Rooster was here, because I'm sure he and I could have some very entertaining conversations about the variance of speeds in a short amount of time, considering I know he loves to drive. Well, I know he loves to drive Dragon Crazy, but that's a whole different story, and I'm sure that's reciprocal. So. Ping, 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 ping. Ugh. Oh, I guess it's not 90 through this zone, it's 120 because I changed tracks. The one thing that is nice about this is I never have to worry about trains coming up the track behind me, unless that's on a different mode that I don't have set. Because at that point, everybody would get to see just how much road rage I get. There's no relevant packages available at the Berlin warehouse. Consider changing tasks. Well, how? There's tons of postage according to what I saw when I set up the task. Alright, I should slow down because this is where I derailed. Pretty close to here is where I derailed last time. Was it going to tell me to keep going right this time? Yeah, so far. Yeah, nope, I'm going right. Eat it. Okay, I didn't derail this time. Okay. I may be speeding, but you know what? You can eat my ass. Pick an acre and chow down. That's the warehouse. I need to
Hello,
contact
we're
May
prepared
to
to
request
receive you in a
access.
month.
I should be able to make it to the power plant before I need to worry about fuel. Should, don't mean I will. We'll figure out what's what and go from there. I'll be able to turn off the engine here shortly and coast for a while. So I might as well just do that now, because speed's going to drop shortly. There we go. Now I'm just trying to keep an eye on my map for the time being. Close. Left. Left. Left again. Pushing along pretty decently, at least. Alright, let's go ahead and put my throttle back up to full and get myself moving. Where there's no speed zone increases anywhere just yet. Probably I'm still within city limits, technically speaking, so. And now I'm outside of town. Okay. I was just pondering the whole situation with how the currency for the fuel for the electric engine is going to work, but we'll find out because I'm going to swap to it here as soon as I get to the power plant, because either way I'm going to have to refuel this engine and then go on to my next task, whatever. My next pit stop. I would have liked this better if it was a little bit more like a Wild West simulation where the trains have the cattle bar on it, because they don't honk and hope for the best that the cows move. They just kind of honk and then splat. At least I think that's what it's for. I know in some places it's also for clearing deep snow off of the tracks as it powers through, but if that GPS decided to completely undo my things to, what was it, London and Paris, I will not be impressed. Is that Paris? I think so. Oh, look at that, the power plant's in sight.
You're clear to arrive. Well, you've been given clearance. Proceed to entry.
Hit the right button, damn it. What do I do now? If I follow the game. Yeah, train of thought just kind of abandoned me, I guess. Oof, it's me. Oh, it's dropping. Right. There we go. Oh, and it does have the thing that I can change it to where I'm looking out of the cockpit, or whatever you call this spot. Engineer's cabin, I guess. Big deal. A lot quieter, that's for sure. Probably with the exception of... Oh no, even that's a lot quieter. And then I can buy little odds and ends to put right up here. And drop off the track. There we go. That I think I can only put one at a time, but I can also manually hit the buttons from in here. So if I do that, that shuts it off. I can still use all my controls to do the stuff I need to do. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, there's a little thingy to tell me which way I'm going or need to go or whatever. I think we need to keep on the left to get where I need to go. 71 degrees, or 21 degrees, I can't tell. No, it's 21, okay. Nice and comfortable. I think. Supposedly there's a thing I can turn on to tinker with the air conditioning, but I'm opting not to do that, of course. Going left, go one, go left, and then we go left again and make another left. Right? I think I already called in, but let's
Hello, you okay?
request again. Just in case I did not. What was that? Proceed with caution. UFO. And I made it with a decent amount of fuel left to spar. Okay. Go to the left. And I want to back up quite a bit, and I guess so that way I can go to the right and get into refuel and actually, you know what, let's do that now instead of waiting. Let's just go ahead and go do that now, because I'm thinking based on where that sign is located, if I keep to the right, I'll be able to get to where I need to refuel and everything else. I hope. If not, I will not be impressed. Yep. So now all I will have to do is... I mean, by right, I could turn the train around when I'm in here, but I will probably actually just back up. Alright, so refuel all. And then okay, let's go ahead and take one of these. And that should have given me that. So now I should have this train with my stuff on it, which I do, so that means I am backing up, and that way we can go to the drop-off track. Oh, apparently as long as I am properly connected to these lines that run, I don't have an issue. To the best of my knowledge, these lines are on every track I've been on so far that I can recall. So it looks like I want to make sure I set it to left, left. All right. Oh, gotta turn off my brake. Right. Oh yeah, it'd be left, right, then left again, I think. And that will take me right to my drop-off point. Okay, where are the cars that I need to take off? Confirm delivery. 148,000 euros, almost 149,000 euros. I got, what was that, coal? I got to bring grain and chemicals to Poznan, and then it will level up. Because right now I think it's only level 0. Level, yeah, it's level 1, never mind. And that's Junior 3, so I got access to 2 new locomotives, including a new diesel, a new electric, new dashboard accessories, and new parts. So, alright. Oh, hey, it didn't, I thought it might have undone my thing for London, but apparently it hasn't. So, alrighty, let's do it. I'll be honest, in real life, I've never seen these types of trains used for anything besides passenger trains, so... I would say, it seems to be pretty good about holding its speed compared to the other one. Doesn't seem like it takes quite as long to hit the higher speeds either. But we'll see how all this works out, because this is the first time I've driven one outside the tutorial. Because even in the tutorial, the postage and passenger trains were these. Of course, they were also ones where I could swap and go both directions without an issue. You know what I mean? It was an engine on both ends. So I don't think this, well, I wouldn't be able to tell because I got so many cars on it right now, but say I don't think this one does that. Yeah, this one seems to do a lot better about does seem to be a lot better about holding its speed, it looks like. Which is, you know, strange in my opinion, but I don't know that much about trains to really have an accurate commentary on it. I really want to go right? Should I go left? Oh, the switch might be... The other switch might be right behind this next one. Yep. Oh. I can see where this one might not be very useful, considering I didn't even realize I was that far past the speed limit. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, moving right along. And now the barrage of text messages coming about with reminders about my appointments tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day. And hopefully nobody decides to try to push my buttons when I'm at work, because they will not like the result. I genuinely wonder how, because you can't tell me that I have like, you cannot tell me that I have nothing that I have to worry about paying in regards to the electricity, because I'm sure that the train company, you know, essentially my company has to pay something. Okay, that was a huge clusterfuck. $130 kilometers to London power plant from here. The only thing I can say is thankfully these distances are not accurate to the real world. Make for a much, much longer delivery. Because I'm pretty sure from Poznan, Poland to London, Britain is a lot further away. I think it's only it's a 2.5 hour drive from here to Calgary, and that's about 150 kilometers. So, you know. Alright. Now, when do I hit my switch? Right there. Okay. And we're going right. This is actually a very, I mean, it is a little bit on the stressful side, yeah, because of all the events that can happen. But it's not too bad of a game. It's not super exciting, of course, as you can see. But it can be very challenging, as you see, for me to not derail myself. Especially because not everything is just kept in a little area, and I've got a relatively large screen for a computer screen, so that might be some of my own problem of. Ugh. I wonder if resting. Okay. So I'm just going to session. See, and this is where it's kind of iffy. So if I cancel his task, confirm. Oh, he's also level. Do I have a? I do not have a point to, whatever, assign him. I can give him this other one. So that's the one I have by default. I give him this one and see if I can get him to do some passenger work, because I can give him this repeat task, and then if I do this right from main, see, it will count task counts for city level. And now I can't get him to go back there, so second here. So there to there, and then he will turn around and go back. Because see, I never know where the people want to go, because I can show, like, at some point I could show you a city, how it has the stuff set up, but estimated profit 752, but since that will count for leveling my city, and like I said, the whole shtick for this, essentially, like, it's, yeah. All right, well, let's change them to that. It's only earning €5 per passenger. Right. Oh, let's go left. I'm gonna have to go left eventually anyway, but yeah, I can't swap because I'll hit the train. I don't think he's going to pass me before I get a chance to get up there, so. Oh, he stopped. Okay, I must need it over there. Okay. That works. Yes, now we'll go back and be on the right pathway and all that other stuff. I'm actually not too far from Berlin, Maine, I think. I'm sure it's one of the cities I have him working on, so. Something tells me if I would have kept going that fast to get through here, I would have probably derailed. Because that's what always happens. Oh, just realized what time it was. Let's explain what I feel like I need to. I have a need for a minute. So, 10 to 1, we're not going to get to London or Paris on stream, which is okay. But I'll probably be winding up here pretty quickly. Well, not pretty quickly, pretty soon. Just because, as it was pointed out earlier, I'm old. I need my rest. Oh. Well, at least I didn't get the "you're gonna derail" message. Because that's what I was concerned about, was derailing it again.
This is the station operator. You've been given clearance. Proceed to entry.
Oh, nope. Main for that place was behind me, so that must be Berlin, Maine. Yeah, right there. RLIN, Maine. So. Watch out! There's a train, broken train ahead. All right. Both of them are giving me a caution, so... Next one is proceed with caution to... Don't go that way. Okay, well... There we go. At least it's easier to avoid. Not always. I have hit one of these broken down trains by accident, but it's easier to avoid a broken down train than it is to try to dodge a moving one, I suppose. I don't know. Yes, I see it. I'm speeding. I'm also gonna need to take some Tylenol and go through my back and hips. So fun. I would say don't get old, but you really don't have much of a choice in that. Growing up and growing old is, or no, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Anybody who knows me knows that very well. I don't behave like I'm in my 40s. As miserable as I am, I probably behave more like somebody in their 60s. Yeah, probably older than that, but... That. Oh, watch out, you made it. Well, why would I derail when I've been going 80, which is the speed limit? If you guys didn't design that properly, that's on you, not on me. Willkommen in Berlin. Oh. thought I requested access. Nope, I guess I forgot. 500 €, fine. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. Alrighty. And we're just chugging along. To break up the monotony, if I stream stuff like this again, I'm gonna have to just pick random shit and sing, I guess. Everyone can lose a bit of their hearing or sanity, or both. I'll have a good time. That is what my night merge coworkers used to call my evil laugh, apparently. One time somebody said that. They were like, "Why are you laughing so evilly?" I said, "I don't know, but thank you for the compliment." They looked at me weird and I said, "Bet you're gonna watch yourself when I say you're making me mad now, aren't you?" So you think just kinda turned around and walked away. Oh, that reminds me, yesterday, so we got some kind of new weird, like, all greens drink at work. And, somebody, I didn't even know we had it. Oh. Where's my break? Give me a second here. There we go. And somebody left it on one of the TVs in my department, like on the box. And apparently it's refrigerated, so it's actually one of the cold areas. I picked it up, and as I was taking it up to somebody to run back to where it belongs, so that way it wouldn't go, that's the wrong button. Wouldn't get too hot that we would have to throw it away and write it off, which for anybody that does that, if you're in a grocery store of any kind and they have cold products and you don't put it back somewhere cold, or if it's cold and not supposed to be frozen, you put it back in the frozen section, you do that, they find it, most places will write it off as, damaged product because you can't guarantee it's safe to consume. And then that helps contribute to prices going up, unfortunately. But anyway, so I took it up and I was looking at the bottle, looking at the inside of it, because it's wrapped and whatever, but there's parts of it that was clear. I showed it to a couple coworkers, and that one of them was a supervisor. I said, "What the hell is this? Since when did we start selling this?" And they were being like, "Oh, this is the stuff that if you drink it, you'll never have problems again, and if you drink a lot of this, it'll cure your illness," or something like that. I'm not going to say what they actually said, but because it's something that's claimed by a lot of holistic stuff, and while I'm a big fan of holistic medicine, I'll be honest, it doesn't work for everything, because anybody who's ever been outside to go camping or whatever you want to call it, or done anything where you're not in civilization, essentially, well, it's not very fond, reality in the world and whatever is not very fond of human, they're not fond of life in general, I guess. I don't know, survival assist, all that other happy stuff. So it's like, holistic medicine is good, but anyway, that's a whole different story. Anyway, I looked at them and said, and then after shaking it a bit when I was looking at it when they were there, and they said about drinking it, and I looked at the one and I said, "Do I look like a fucking fish to you?" And he just one started laughing, the other one just had this kind of like shocked look on his face, and I'm just thinking, oh no, am I... Oh, okay, let's do that then. Thought I got on the wrong track. And the other one was super, had the shock looks on his face. And that, but anyway, I said, do I look like a fish? And I said, this looks like it was taken out of a fish tank that needs cleaned really badly. And the other was just laughing in that. And after they left to put it back, when they were leaving to put it back, they came past my department, and I said, apparently that supervisor doesn't know I swear or something because of the look on their face. And they were just like, yeah, maybe that's what that look was about. And I said, I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea, but those of you know me well, yeah, sure, why not? Because the point of the story wasn't so much, my take on holistic medicine. My story is about me swearing in front of a supervisor. And how apparently this person who I worked with before they were a supervisor seems to be completely unaware that I swear like a fucking sailor, even at work. What's the board look like right now, Dragon? Use the A through E 1 through 5. Just let me know what squares have been counted already. And since Dragon's back, I'll probably stay on stream for a bit longer. So we've got 5, but I'm guessing they're not very close to a bingo of any kind. Hanover, Maine, okay. One, 4, and 7 are in the same column. Okay. And does that column also contain the free space?
Hello. We're prepared to receive you.
No, unfortunately. Okay, so then we're not super close to a bingo. But like I said, I don't have anything to actually do my whatever here right now, because yeah, I could open the card should be different, because apparently from what I looked at when I was tinkering with the extension before today, I control the card. So give me a second here. I will open up the card on this end. And oh, maybe it says I've joined game, but I'm trying to figure out where the card is from my phone. If I hit that. Oh, there it is. I see the well, on the card I have, so maybe they're not all the same. 20 and 4 are in the corners. Slow down. Let's see, 24 are in the corners in B, so the squares that are called right now are A1, A3, B5, D5, and E1. At least on the one I have for on my end to keep an eye on things. So. But if it's that set up that way for you, then yeah, I guess all the cards are not the same, just the numbers are the same essentially. So that's good to know because I had no clue. Okay, so if that's the case, then at least I will, unless it generates a new card every time you hit join game, that just means that there's a chance somebody's going to black out their board before the end of the week. Speeding again. This electric train goes pretty damn fast, I'll be honest. It picks up its speed really well. Which might be the point of electric trains, I don't know. Because again, I know nothing about trains. Well, except for the inappropriate ones. Anyway, glad I don't have some of this other shit I do so often on the card, but I will probably wind up having to add some more stuff to the cards that can be put on there at random, just for the hell of it. Train has been spotted approaching. Sounds like a violin being tuned. Well, yeah, I know the train, that one's occupied. Oh. My next one is... Well, am I going to crash into them or what? Yes, I'm not. Okay. That's okay. While you were gone, Dragon, I think I had another derailment and another game over. Well, technically it doesn't count. I guess it doesn't count as a game over because it just reloads from my last autosave passing through the stations and shite, so... But at the same time, I'm glad you found this bingo card thing, because it has made this entire situation easier, for sure. It also means that if we can get certain other people to watch me stream a bit more often, like say Rooster or Mint, there's a higher chance of me actually having to do a shot of whatever once I find myself a decent shot glass. Roger has a bunch, but I'm not taking one of his because if I accidentally drop it and breaks, I'll never hear the end of it. So I probably got to go to we call it the second-hand store, but it is a second-hand store, Mission Thrift Store, and see if they've got single and double shot glasses in there. then I can have my own stuff and I don't have to worry about it breaking. That's why I finally pulled that, and it was a lot cheaper to buy it through. Oh no, I was gonna say I could get some through Temu probably, but I still have to finish paying off that. I still owe like $11, and my paycheck's gonna run short between now and payday. So I don't know. I'll figure something out. It's like I told my new coworker, you can't count on everything that the managers say that they'll do for everyone else if they don't like you. And they don't like me because I'm outspoken, especially an outspoken queer person, so they really don't care too much for me. Which is fine. I keep track of everything that goes on in that warehouse just like they do on their end to discipline me. So, as I told a couple people, I've got dirt on them. I'm not sure how good it is, but that is what an employment attorney is for. And I'm sure it's gone up. I was going to say last time I knew it was only at $1,500 for a retainer fee to actually get one that would work on my behalf. I'm trying to get that money saved back up. Well, because while I'm not counting on needing it, because in Alberta they have to give me 2 weeks notice and then pay me out so many weeks per year I've worked there, I don't see them getting rid of me that easily. Because Alberta is not a at-will employer, and even if they feel they have adequate grounds, if I've got evidence to the contrary, and I am bitter and spiteful enough to just do it. But that being said, don't mistake what I'm saying. I'm not acting out or doing anything in any capacity to actually try to have myself terminated. I just know what my rights are, and I'm well aware of that. And why is this saying that no matter which way I go, I'm not going the right route? That does not compute. I'm saying to the left because I gotta make lefts down that way anyway, I think. Yeah, I have to make a bunch of lefts to be able to go down and not get fined 500 euros again for crossing into the place without radioing it in first. Yes, animals on the track. I heard it the first time. Somebody get a shotgun. We'll have venison jerky for dinner. Because if I hit it with the train, it's not going to be anything left of it. Oh, you also missed it, Dragon. I've threatened everybody who's paying attention on stream to sing if I ever stream this, like something like this again that doesn't really have a whole lot in the way for action or music or anything. So just something to help break up the monotony a little bit between me, crashing vehicles, derailing, dumping millions of euros worth of materials, all that happy stuff. So keep that in mind if I'm streaming something like this again, and protect your eardrums.
Station op, you've been given clearance.
I should look if I can rename my engines. I might add just specific songs to the card, but I'm also thinking about adding something to the effect of adding something to the effect of random, what you call it when you're just talking, all of a sudden you say the next part and anyhow. No, I was going to call it Midnight Jockey Ride. I was don't know if you were back yet or not, but I also had one of my evil laugh moments apparent on stream. So, but then again, most of mine laughs at least sound deranged. So, which, you know, fair. I am deranged. But you know me better than that, Dragon. I'm not going to name it Thomas. I'm going to name them all something inappropriate, especially because I don't think this is an online version like American Truck Simulator. So I named them all, nicknamed them all something inappropriate. Midnight Jockey Ride, Bumpin' Squiddles. Fortunately, I don't think there'd be enough characters for me to put in a respectable hot dog experience, but you know. Or Squat jumping in the cucumber patch. You should very much know what you're in for when you ask me to go into specifics on something by now. You really should. Even my brother, who, if he is still actively listening in here, knows better. He used to, I don't know if he still does, but he knows better than to ask me certain things, because probably don't want to hear what I have to say. Pelvic Pinochle might actually fit for this, because that's only... I think it's only 25, or it's only 20 characters? I don't know, I have to see what the character limit is. Train has been spotted. Better not be on my track, bitch. Nope, they're not now. Because that's the only way it would have gone from danger to proceed. The other train managed to get to a switch station before I did. Oh, speeding again. Are you surviving, Dragon, or did I throw you into a coughing fit? Probably happy the cockatrice is at school, otherwise you have some explaining to do. Mama, what's he talking about? Bro. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. I see you went and got him and your meds. That's good. I thought you guys had 2 cars. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably wrong. Oh, I think probably was years ago, but I think I vaguely remember Rooster riding his bicycle to work. Which makes sense considering he can't fly. And this should have turned him into something that could actually fly, not just go in the deep fryer. Well, there's a bend coming up, so I better slow my happy ass down. I don't want to derail again. That should be good. Shouldn't lose too much speed. And yeah, that's a pretty sharp bend. I couldn't take that at 120 kilometers an hour. I'd definitely go flying into that steel mill. Is that what's next? No, grain mill. Oh, going on a decline, so I might as well just turn off my engine. Still not sure how this is all going to work. I don't know when I'll actually be charged for the electricity I'm using to power the train. Because I'm sure I have to pay something, I think, or I would think. Train up. Ooh. I thought there was an animal approaching. It's a train. No, I can't go either way? What am I... Oh, I can. 1,000-euro fine. Why am I on this... It told me I couldn't... This game sometimes... I see why it gets a lot of negative reviews. Oh, for Pete's sake. Fatal error. Unreal Engine 4 Train Life game has crashed and will reboot or whatever it does. Not only did I die in game, essentially, I died. The game died itself. I was that terrible at that fast. Well, I guess I might as well just go ahead and call it there. No point in getting it back up and running because I've also been on stream for almost 4 hours, which isn't too bad in all honesty. You know, it's about average for a Sunday stream. Monday stream. So, alrighty. Crashed the train so hard it killed the game. Oh. I guess I shouldn't be a train conductor either. I should just stick to what I usually stick to, I guess. Alright, with that being said, thank you everybody so much for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Hopefully everybody that's participated in the new bingo thing has enjoyed it thus far. Thank you so much for clipping that. I do. I hope you at least got the part where it said not only did I crash my train, I crashed the game too. I don't think the clips are long enough for that, but it's... Anyway, I am gonna get myself going. Go make a coffee or go have my nap or something. Take everything out of the dryer, take it upstairs. All that other happy shit. So, with that being said, okay, try again if you want. Try again. What was I gonna say? Oh, Wednesday is dicey at the moment. If you're not following me on Blue Sky or in my Discord, you know, I'll try to, that's the best way to find out what I'm doing for sure with Wednesday, since I'm not working late shift because they want me to do this mandatory product training. And that, yeah. I will have to figure out if I want to get up earlier than normal, and stream it, or if I want to maybe try to stream after work, but that problem becomes streaming after work and then before work the following day just does not seem to give me a whole lot of time to come up with something or do anything. But then again, that is pretty much par for the course when it comes to me and my bullshit. So, with all that said, thank you very much everyone for being here, and I am going to see about who we have active right now to raid out to. Got a co-worker. Corgi Cam's on. They're giving away PC games. Vixie's on, and so is Papa Mutt. Since Dargan is here and they like Mass Effect, my coworker is streaming Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So apparently from his title it's his first time playing through Mass Effect 3. So I guess we'll go there. He's been up for 4.5 hours already, but he streams huge chunks of the day, which is probably why he's... I mean, I'm not sure how long he's been streaming in general, but he's got a pretty decent base. So, with that being said, we are going to go ahead and go out, and I will see you guys probably on Wednesday. Probably. Like I said, stay tuned. We'll figure it out. Bye.